I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually very happy with the way XRP has been moving in the last 24 hours. Now, I know a lot of people have been bored, and yes, we're just where we were about a week ago. But because I've been paying attention to the moves, because I've acted when we've had opportunity, now I'm in even more profit than I was a week ago, even though the price is exactly the same. So this is the key here in kind of sideways markets. I'm trying to be as profitable as I can be by focusing on it. And I'm just sharing with you guys the data and the opinions that I have each and every day on this market. So if you appreciate that, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. And just before we go further, I want to remind you that this video is based solely on my opinion and what I'm personally doing in this market. I want to also let you know that some of the links below are affiliate links, meaning I may earn a commission, but this will be at no extra cost to you. This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy sitting in his room. So for more information on this, head down to the description and let's jump into it. So guys, look at this. XRP's price as we speak, $2.24, up on the day, according to this, about 0.9% up. But look at this. Yesterday, the last 3 days, we had a move of 10%. Now, a lot of people are like, Connor, XRP is so boring. It never does anything. Guys, 10% move in 3 days. Is that nothing? This is what confuses me about this market because people seem to be extremely impatient. Anyway, when we had this push down, because of course, Bitcoin went down. So what did it do? It dragged the rest of the market down with it. So when we had that pullback, XRP went down. Guess what we did? We bolstered our position and we actually averaged our price down to $2.12. Now we're in about 16% worth of profit. That's about $3,500. And I'm hoping that this has a nice big push to the upside because now I'm going to make even more profit because last time, 3rd of June, when we were last here, I was probably in a little less profit. Now we've averaged our price lower and we have more upside potential. So from our new average price, which is down there, to the old high, it's about 24% move. 24% move with 3x is a 75% move. And that is the kind of moves that I'm looking for as a trader in this market. As you guys know, I like my low leverage trading strategy with the altcoins that I'm also holding in my spot bag. So if you guys want to do anything similar or something of your own strategy, I do have links to BitUnext down there in the description. Over $8,000 in USDT worth of newbie benefits waiting for you. Of course, bonus terms will apply, so please read those. You can find them on the website, plus the BitUnext user agreement, BitUnext privacy policy. Please read them. But over on BitUnext, you can trade on this exchange just by signing up with your email address and your password. So once you've read the terms of service, you can join another 1.3 million global users, 200 million in futures volume, and 200 trading pairs right now. With that said, what do I think will happen technically on XRP? Well, like we've been discussing, we have come up to the resistance zone that I was hoping for. What I'm looking for is a clean break of this back up to about $2.35. And then we can start to think, okay, well, maybe we'll start to do something like this. This is exactly what we're looking for. And potentially on these pullbacks, I might look to add to the position, but I'll keep you guys up to date on this. With our new low that we've put in, local low that we've put in here, we have a new support at about $2 here. And I'm hoping that does hold because right now, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And it did wick down just below that region, right? We did get a little wick, but I actually think this uptrend's still intact because these were just liquidity grabs happening while Bitcoin also had a similar liquidity grab happening. You can see it right there as it came down to retest stop losses, liquidations, emotional capitulations. So however you want to look at that is up to you guys. But what I'm seeing is a flip in the market now where most people are going short. So a lot of retail are now betting that Bitcoin is going to go lower while less people are now betting that Bitcoin is going to go higher. This gives me bullish sentiment. Ooh, in my belly, I'm feeling bullish because a lot of the market is bearish. I like to go against the market. That's exactly how I managed to catch these entries, right? That so far, apart from Ethereum, have been printing a decent amount of profit. But we got Bitcoin at 74,000. Remember how everyone felt at 74,000. They were not greedy. They were scared. They were fearful. The CNN Fear and Greed Index was in extreme fear. The S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, all of that was down significantly. Everyone was like, it's over. The market is dead. But turns out It was a V-shaped recovery. Now, I had no idea it was going to be a V-shaped recovery, but what I said on my channels, what I've said continually is what I'm looking for is something that is worse than, a war breaking out, something that is worse than the dot-com bubble, the housing bubble, the Lehman crash, all of this stuff, FTX, right? If it's not worse than that, then it's, according to me and my trading strategy, a good opportunity for me to either bolster my positions, dollar cost average, or buy the dip. That's how I see it. You guys are welcome to your own opinions, but this is how I'm seeing the market. So I'm actually still leaning on a bullish bias on this market, hence my positions that we see here. And I'm hoping that XRP does start to move. Now, I did see something that popped up. Brad Garlinghouse drops a bombshell. The Ripple CEO says XRP could hit 10 trillion in market cap. That's $100 per trade. This is from John Squire, the crypto Squire over on Twitter. And I must say, let's just watch this and I'll give you my opinion. So he's clearly said that the addressable market could be 10 trillion by 2030. So I don't think he's saying that XRP could be 10 trillion by 2030. And that does make XRP $100 if it was that. So I don't think he's saying that. I don't think that's what he's getting at. I think the addressable market is that. And, fair enough. That's decent speculation from Brad Garlinghouse. But $100 per XRP because of that doesn't really make any sense. Now, this is about, 5 years out from now. And we still have people who think that XRP is going to $10,000. People get angry at me when I say it's not going to $10,000 a coin this bull market. I don't think it's going to $10,000 a coin ever, but I will hold a moon bag just in case I'm completely wrong. Don't think I am, but in case I am, and then I'll make loads of money anyway. So this is the key, guys. I don't think that we should be militant about anything. Nobody knows where we're going to go next. Yes, XRP might go significantly higher. I think XRP's price, $10, is reasonable for this bull market if so many things fall into place. If the bull market is fully on, if we have alt season, if we have rotation from Bitcoin into alts, if we have all of that, we have Ethereum probably breaking $10,000, all of that, then yes, XRP maybe could do a 4x from here or so. That's what I think. I don't think we're getting $100 in XRP. I don't think we're getting $50. I don't think we're getting $20, but all of that could be wrong. So what I do is I hedge my bets, right? I have my spot bag, my low leverage bag, on the way up. If we get a move to the upside, I take profits. My spot bag, I wait for us to reach peak euphoria, or my opinion of what peak euphoria looks like. If we take a look at Bitcoin's price is close to peak euphoria. But if we compare that to the Bitcoin season index or the altcoin season index, we're nowhere near an altcoin season. If we look at the search trends, nobody's really searching for Bitcoin who's not already in the trenches with us. Nobody's searching for XRP, as we're almost at bear market lows. So all of these things tell me, okay, well, obviously Bitcoin is exciting. Bitcoin has a lot of liquidity, but altcoins do not. So once we, for example, it could be as simple as looking at this chart. You see back here, December 8th here, just before November, December, see how that peaked? Guess what happened when that peaked? Let's take a look at the altcoin season index. Oh, there was a peak exactly the same time. Let's take a look at XRP's chart. Guess what XRP was doing? Boom, $2.90 after rising about 5 or 6. Let's see how many percent. There you go, 450%. So all of these things happen all at the same time. You can see it in the data, right? And even if you noticed it a couple of days later, look, this is the daily chart. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 days basically where you could have sold where I could have sold between $2.63, $2.90 and $2.60. I actually averaged a sell of about 25% of my spot bag right at about $2.75. And I let everyone know that I was doing that here on this channel. So all the more reason to subscribe. But what I'm saying is yes, Bitcoin seems exciting, but nothing else does. So that's why I'm still bullish on this market. And we need to be realistic with how we think about things. We need to be realistic with the data we're looking at. And I do hope that one day XRP far explodes ahead of my expectations. But I don't think that's coming in the short term. I think it's a long-term game. I've been in Bitcoin since 2017, and it's only now that it's really far exceeding my expectations, right? 100K for Bitcoin was my bull case, right? And now it's $1 million, for example. But these things come in time, and we need to be patient, and we need to be ready for what the market has to throw at us. So One of the tools that I use to be ready for what the market throws at us is an arsenal of different exchanges. So one of the exchanges that I use is BitUnex. There is an affiliate link in the description for BitUnex, and you can get up to 8,000 USDT worth of benefits. And guys, according to them, there's been 0 incidents, cutting edge encryption, and a reserve fund of 1-to-1 to ensure that your assets are potentially safe. Please read the user agreement, the privacy policy, and the bonus terms. And with that said, I will leave that link down there in the description. I've been trading on BitUnex for over a year now. Really seamless exchange to use, and I really enjoy it. So if you want to check it out, add it to your arsenal, all of that good stuff. Links in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.